episode of the Name on Cheering's Pirate Radio podcast. On today's Q&A Friday, we're going to be answering questions from the listeners. So thanks everyone for submitting your questions. The first question we have is actually from last week. I didn't get to it, but it was from Sean Kildare, my good friend who's been on the podcast a few times before. His question was, will people view the 2020 MLB World Series Championship with less respect since it's not a full season accomplishment? Same with NBA championship and NHL Stanley Cup. So I do think there will be an asterisk put next to the 2020 World Series champions just because it's not going to be a full season. But I don't think people should totally throw away that accomplishment for whoever wins because I do believe the playoffs will be conducted as they normally would. And if you have any semblance of a fair season leading up to that, if everyone has a fair shot to get to the playoffs, and the playoffs are conducted in the normal format of, the wild card playing game and then the 5-7-7 series, I think there should be respect put on the World Series champion's name, but I do think it'll not be seen as a normal every other year World Series. And next, we're going to move to the NBA championship. I think because the NBA season had started already, and they're probably going to have a short regular season before normal playoffs, I think the NBA champion should be viewed in the same way as they would any other year because the NBA season started before Corona. And I think the NHL should be the same because obviously the season had started similar to the NBA before anyone had to deal with Corona. So I think the NBA and NHL should be viewed the same. In terms of the NFL, I think they'll have a full season, so obviously they should be viewed just as any other. The Super Bowl champion should be viewed as any other year. All right. Next question. We had a lot of questions from my girlfriend Marissa, as always. Thank you to her for sending those in. So, what is your favorite memory from cross country in college? My favorite memory from cross country in college would be the conference championships. I guess my senior year, 2018. There's me right there in the background. After watching on YouTube, it was me and Matt Gemma finishing that race. That was just a great race. I had the bleach blonde hair at the time, and it was just a really good memory. I think it was a good team race. That was before I had to take a semester off, and everything was kind of going good at that time. So it's a really great memory, and just overall great time with my teammates. And I really look back fondly on that. And for those of you who don't know, moving on to the next question, how does it feel to be done with undergrad? So I took my last final on Wednesday, and that was it. I'm finally can call myself a Bachelor of Social Work, and I finished all my undergrad classes. So it feels really great. It feels like a relief because it was definitely a long time coming. There were struggles involved, but I finally made it, and I feel really accomplished and happy to be done. So not to get too emotional on you guys, but I'm really happy to be done. The next question, also from Marissa, was what are your post-grad plans? So right now, in terms of this summer, I guess I have another year, but in terms of this summer, I'm going to be working at the Long Island Coalition for the Homeless as a street outreach specialist. I don't know what that's going to look like right now, but whether it's going to be virtual or in person. But for right now, I start on Monday, and I'm really looking forward to that. In terms of after my master's, I really just want to look for a full-time job and eventually an apartment, whether that's Long Island or the city. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm really looking forward to that. So post-grad plans, just keep running, try to find a job, try to find an apartment, and just go from there. I'm really excited. All right, next is a little more serious question. When should NY reopen? So I think the big question is right now is whether the schools reopen in the fall. So I think they should. I think kids deserve a chance to complete their degree, and kids starting in kindergarten should have a chance to have some semblance of a normal childhood school experience. I think we'll be ready to reopen in the fall. And in terms of businesses, I think they should slowly reopen. I know a lot of you guys heard the Dave Portnoy ran on the coronavirus, and he was saying, when did everything go from flattening the curve to we need to find a cure? So I think what he was saying was business should have a chance to go out on their shield and try to stay in business rather than being forced to shut down due to the economic limitations of the shutdown and the coronavirus. So I think if you have a business and it's struggling, you should have a chance to reopen because if not, you're probably going to go out of business. So I think NY should reopen in the fall, and businesses should be allowed to use their own discretion whether or not they want to reopen, depending on the type of business. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting back to school in person in the fall, and I think everyone else is too at this point. All right, no, I had some more questions. One second here. Okay. Do you plan on having a hot girl summer? If there's a hot girl summer to be had, I'm there and I'm going to have it. And I'm sure most of my listeners feel the same way. We want to get back out there, out in the town, and have a normal summer in the backyard barbecues, going out to bars, all that. All right. What do you think will happen with college sports in the fall? I'm not sure if this is confirmed yet, but I think all seniors who lost eligibility or lost the chance to finish should be given eligibility back for that season. And hopefully, college sports can be conducted as normally as possible in the fall. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think, like I said, the seniors who got their season stolen from them should have the chance to have that spring, or if they choose that fall season, back to finish their athletic eligibility. Who is your favorite dog? This is an easy one right now. I've had different favorite dogs in the past, but right now it's Ashanti Conti, my girlfriend's golden retriever. I love her so much. She's the cutest dog ever. What is your favorite brand of workout clothes? Right now it's probably Nike. Nike's really good. They're comfortable. I think they have the best athletic performance in terms of spikes. I like Nike. I like some other spikes, but Nike has always been really good to me. Uh, Running shorts, compressions, running pants, shirts. I go pretty much Nike throughout. Second would probably be Adidas. And my favorite running sneaker right now is New Balance. I just got a new pair of New Balance trainers, so that's been good. Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of blowing through these. All right. What is your advice for someone trying to get in shape during quarantine? So the biggest thing in terms of staying in shape in quarantine and getting back in shape during quarantine, or getting in shape for the first time, is just consistency. You have to force yourself to do something every day. Even if you don't like it at the time, it's going to feel good and you're going to feel accomplished after you do it. So I think the most important key is consistency. And just doing something every day, even if it's yoga, taking a walk around the block, start small and build on it. Just find one thing you like to do or you can tolerate doing and just do it every day. So that's my advice for staying in shape in quarantine. Have you participated in quarantine online shopping, and what has been your favorite purchase? Yes, I have. I did a little post final celebrating. I purchased got a new pair of running shoes, New Balance, like I said. So that's going to be coming in the mail. I also got 3 Funko Pops. For those who know me really well, I love Funko Pops. I got 3 of the Avengers because it was buy 2, get 1 free. I got Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America. Captain America is my personal favorite, and those are probably my other 2 favorites. So shout out to Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, and Iron Man, Chris Hemsworth, Thor, and Chris Evans is Captain America. So shout out to them, and looking forward to getting those Funko Pops. What else did I get? Also, I got a poster from allposters.com. It was 40% off. So I got a Slurp Juice poster. It's really cool. I'll post a picture of it. So I got 3 different things. Another question from one of my friends was how has your running been during the pandemic? Hope you're staying safe. So it's been good. It's been up and down, but lately I've had almost 2 weeks in a row, and I'm going to try to run a half marathon at some point. Just going to build my long run distance every Sunday until I get up to the half marathon. And yeah, everything's been good with running, and I'm looking forward to keep that momentum going. And just, I'm obviously I'm not in as good a shape I was in college or even in high school, but I am working at it every day, so I'm nowhere to go but up. All right. The next question I got was advice for staying positive during quarantine. One of the biggest things I recommend is exercise. Like I was saying, just do something for a half hour, an hour every day, no matter how small it is. It's going to help you feel a lot better. It's really going to make a difference. And just to stay positive, just make time for something fun, even if it's video games, watching a movie, watching a new show, doing the thing that was always on your bucket list, writing that book, starting that podcast, anything like that. Just do it. There's no better time to start something than now. So just take time for something you enjoy every day, exercise, and just try new things. And that's kind of that. That was all the questions. In terms of what I've been watching, what I'm listening to, Sean Kildare recommended Turn, which is good. I watched the pilot episode. It's about the American Revolution. It's a good show on Netflix. Dead to Me, I've been watching with Marissa. That's been really entertaining. That show is also on Netflix. It's a Netflix original, and it's about this woman who her husband dies in a hit and run car accident when he was out late at night, and she goes to a grief support group, and she meets another woman there who she becomes friends with, but it turns out that woman was the one who hit her husband. And it's like, sounds really serious based on that description, but it's a really fun comedy. I'm listening to All Time Low, the new album Wake Up Sunshine. I've been delving back, which is really good. I like their one song, Monster, which is going to be the outro song for today's podcast. And yeah, also listening to 21 Pilots. I went back to that first album for my run today. I'm a really big 21 Pilots fan. And yeah, sorry for it was a little shorter today, but just wanted to get an episode out there for Q&A Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed listening. In terms of future plans, I'm going to try to have a guest on this weekend. And what else? Yeah, that's about it. I also wanted to do the Phase 1 of Marvel review. So that's Iron Man, Thor. These are the movies. The first one was Iron Man, the original Thor, Captain America, and the first Avengers movie. I think that was it. So I'll review those, just kind of do my normal review, like each of the characters and what they're about. So looking forward to that. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to try to upload this video to YouTube. We'll see how that works out. A little background, my track stuff in the back. So if you're tuning in on YouTube, give it a like and subscribe. And if you're listening on Apple or Spotify, just leave a 5-star review if you think it's 5-star worthy, and write a quick review. So thank you guys very much for listening, and look forward to talking to you again soon.